What's going on, guys? Brother Rusher here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we are taking on the Resurrection F, revamped event here. So this is one of the revamped story events for the actual Dragon Ball story sagas here. This one can actually be found under the movies category. So there are, 7 stages, so there is a nice 14 stones right there. There is a farmable AGL Krillin, who does actually have an awakening because he does have medals here as well. And there is a support memory here, so you can actually collect this with the missions and everything. Now the other thing is they finally gave us an event where we can farm up these stupid Frieza medals to awaken all of those really weird one-off golden Friezas that are in the game. These golden Friezas are all super old and they're not useful at all anymore, but they are, there is a way to actually farm them all up a lot easier now. So planetary destruction is the category that you would want to use here for the category boost. But unfortunately, to get these missions done for the support memory, we have to use some other teams. So we have to clear stage 1 on Z Hard with at least one character who possesses the link skill Resurrection F. We have to clear stage 2 on Z Hard with at least one movie hero. We have to clear stage 3 with at least one Earthbred Fighter category character. We have to clear stage 4 with at least one Revenge category character. Clear stage 5 with at least one Transformation Boost character. Clear stage 6 with one Movie Boss character. And clear stage 7 with one Planetary Destruction character. So I built a team that's kind of ready to go. So this is the team that we're using right here. So obviously, we're bringing the LR Gods as our leader because they are movie heroes slash Power Beyond Super Saiyan. We are bringing the Resurrection F Blue Boys here because they get the link, plus they're on movie hero. We're bringing this Piccolo here because he's on Transformation Boost, he's on Revenge, he's Earthbred Fighter, he's movie hero. So he's got a bunch of the categories needed for the missions. We're bringing Tapion and Broly for movie bosses, and Broly will actually have planetary destruction as well. So this should clear all of the missions that we need. We're just gonna hop right in and we'll just kind of get to it. But you can use a team just like this. Using something like this, you'll clear every single one of these missions. That way you don't have to keep kind of flipping back and forth every single time to figure out, what character do you need, which one don't you need. This right here will actually give you everything that you need, and you can just get it done in just one quick, fast swoop, essentially. So that's kind of what I'm here to help you guys out with, is try to get these events done, as quick as possible, so that way you don't have to sit there and keep flipping back and forth. You can just literally get this done and then just go straight into stage 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, get them all done, get them all out the way, get your stones and everything ready to go, because obviously anniversary is literally right around the corner. By the time I am recording this, unfortunately it is after Global's World Tournament ended, and I finally have time to actually sit down and record this. This is obviously, this event has been out on Global for a little bit now, but just because of the timing and everything like that, plus all the previous content that I had, I just did not have a chance to actually get this event done. And of course, with World Tournament, that literally took up the entire weekend, as we all know how World Tournament is. Which, speaking of World Tournament, I guess we could just kind of talk about some random things as we go through this. But World Tournament itself, we need some kind of revamp for a World Tournament. Now, when I say revamp, I mean they've actually done a tremendous job in the small things that they have fixed recently. where we can start on stage 30, 30 times difficulty right away. That was a huge change, which is amazing for one. Two, they got rid of all of the like big maps that they used to have, and you know, like your quarterfinal, your semifinal, and your final are legitimately the super small map now. And every blue moon, like every once in a blue moon, you will get that random like big stage in the preliminary round, but it's not very often, like at all anymore. It used to be like, it used to be so bad. Like you used to run into those big stages constantly, and then you'd have to sit there and like chase after the opponent. And I know some people that would like legitimately lose because the opponent AI would just run away the entire time and they couldn't catch them. Like, as stupid as that sounds, that's happened before. But you know, it is good that they finally changed that to the smaller maps, and they actually made the AI chase after you more instead of just running away. So, you know, they did do a few small things here that has helped out tremendously. However, my biggest gripe with World Tournament still is the fact that it is, you know, 3 days. It is, you know, still 3 days worth of grinding that you have to do in order to achieve, you know, a high rank. And, you know, like for me, World Tournament starts at 2:30 a.m. Friday morning and doesn't end until 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. Monday morning. So it's like your entire weekend legitimately is just gone while you're playing World Tournament. Well, at this point, it's literally just swipe up simulator, because the only thing you're doing is you're just getting your rotations of Piccolo Jr. and just sitting there and just swiping up the entire time. You're swiping up, you're swiping up, you're swiping up. And, you know, obviously it's made World Tournament less bothersome, I guess, in a way, because now it's so much easier because of Piccolo Jr. being available. And you don't really have to focus on it as much anymore, whereas before you would have to focus on your rotations, make sure you used items, make sure your units didn't die. Nowadays you don't even have to do that. You literally just throw Piccolo Jr. into slot 2 or 3 and just swipe up, and he pretty much just wipes out the entire phase and he's done. So they really need to revamp all of that. The other thing that they really need to do is drop down the timer from like 3 days to drop it from 3 days to about what JP has. Because so JP's World Tournament, from my time, it starts at 4 a.m. It starts at 4 a.m. Friday morning and ends at 9 a.m. Sunday morning. So you get like your entire Sunday to just relax, because World Tournament is done for you if if you're a JP player playing in playing in the States, or playing outside of Japan, at least for me. Whereas on global, we are literally playing all day Sunday until it ends. Now, the one suggestion that I had said for it is make World Tournament time zone specific. So that way World Tournament can start at a certain time for you on, like for me, I'm Eastern Standard Time. So have it start at, I don't know, 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and end at, I don't know, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Sunday morning. And then just let us enjoy, some of our weekend. The other, and then they can change the brackets around, so it's not just, globally there's just one winner. You can just make him by time zone, make winners by time zone essentially. Because realistically, people complained about Chain Battle because they quote unquote couldn't hit 1%, and it was a whales mode. But literally 99.999% of the player base will never see #1 world tournament ever. And there's literally only one person that can win the #1 spot. So, you know, revamp it, make it time zone specific, and then let each time zone have its own winner. And I think that might entice people to want to play it more, because at that point there is like an opportunity to get into those higher ranks, because maybe you might not have a lot of players who are playing in your time zone, or you might get screwed. And because I know like the European based time zones, like there's a lot of players over there, so you might get screwed in that time zone where you're just going up against the guys who are always getting like #1 globally or #2 globally. Whereas, somebody like me over here on the Eastern Standard Time, there's not that many people that go into that higher echelon of, the top 10s or so in my time zone. So like for me, maybe it'd be easier for me to finally crack into a top 10 or something, but that's just kind of like an idea that I had. I've actually pitched that idea to them every single time we've gotten a survey. Obviously nothing's been done about it yet, but I'm going to keep throwing that idea out there until it finally sticks. But, throughout that entire rambling, we got all the stages and everything done here. We'll go ahead and accept the missions, and that gives us our support memory. So support memory is Earth's Hell. It's movie bosses or other world warrior category enemies attack -10% for 2 turns, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle. So there you guys go. Hopefully a team like this kind of helped you guys out and you were able to get all the missions and everything done in just one quick go. Obviously you'll want to go back in, run a planetary destruction full LR team, and you can just kind of grind up the medals and everything else that you want to do. Because there are a couple more missions here where you have to get the Krillin to SA10 and then awaken him, and you'll get the final missions and everything. So there you guys go. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, and if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.